Hey everyone, it's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News, and we are so excited. We are leading into Rage in the Cage 55. It's going down December 8th. We're here at our sponsor for Rage 55, the Weight Room, and I'm here with none other than Sabrina Ali. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. We have 2 female fights on this card. You are one of those. You have stepped in the cage twice already. Unfortunately, you have 2 losses, but it wasn't losses so much. You weren't training at a gym, but right now you have all that training behind you, and you're going into this a new person. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct. Before I was training by myself, and now I have a wonderful coach behind my back, and he's just putting in a lot of work, and I'm just grateful, and I'm ready to showcase what I've learned.
Let's talk about those 2 fights. I mean, the names of the fighters that you fought, they weren't, just street fighters. These were girls that had been training for many years, one of them being Candace Markle.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about those fights, and obviously you learned a lot from those.
Yes, I did learn a lot. I was trying to do a lot of ground game with Candace. I should have just stood up and tried to just bang it out with her. I did take that fight without any training with any coaches. I was in the gym alone, trying to put in a lot of work. And it did go all 3 rounds. So I think I did pretty well without having any coaches. But
yes, very impressive. And now I can only imagine what you're bringing to the table. How long has it been since that last fight?
It has been 2.5 years since I've stepped into the cage.
So you've had a little bit of break, obviously, I'm guessing, to get training. Have you been AMA that entire time?
Yes, I've been in AMA since about July 2015. I had a baby last year, November of 2016.
So how is being a mommy and training now?
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's difficult. You sacrifice a lot as a fighter if you have kids. You time away from the kids. You're in the gym a lot. You're training. You're giving your all. But it's a great feeling when you get to go home to them. So.
You have one of the other female fighters on the card is your teammate, Esme. How does that feel that you 2 are both going to be fighting on the same card?
It's awesome to have a teammate on the card. It just makes me feel a little bit more amped up, a little bit more support coming out with me, and just someone else to cheer for, especially another female. There's not a lot of females in this game, and it's wonderful to have one to be your teammate.
I can tell Papa Bear is over there cheering you on. I mean, Kendrick is here by your side. He is cheering for you. He's coaching you, and he obviously is looking forward to seeing you in there again. Is that right?
Yes, he is. Kendrick is like my dad. When I first walked into the gym, he took me in. He's always on me. He's not letting me slip up anywhere. But he's wonderful. He's the best coach I've ever seen. So I'm lucky to have him.
Now, I wonder what made you step in the cage that first time when you didn't have any training. What in your life thought you at that point had what it took to step into a cage? Obviously you did, and you were right, but what told you that? My first fight was just something to knock off the bucket list, but when I got in there and I did it, it was just instant love. I just love the sport. I don't know what it is about fighting. I mean, I've been in a lot of street fights too, but something about MMA just caught my heart, and I couldn't stop after that. Oh, I hear that so much over and over. And do you feel like that it's really helped your life, not just physically, but really the mental aspect, the emotional aspect?
Yeah, it helps me contain a lot of thoughts, and it just helps me stay a little bit more composed with other aspects of my life, something that gets to me. I just hear him in my ear saying, stay calm, or, relax, or it helps me in other aspects of life altogether.
What about people, especially I think women get this, and people think this about female fighters, that it's a brutal sport, that why would a woman, especially a beautiful girl like yourself, want to get in there and, beat up people or get beat up?
I've been fighting since I was in kindergarten. I got picked on as a child. I got picked on for my skin color, race, all that stuff. So it's just something that I've been doing. I never thought of myself as I'm a pretty girl, I shouldn't be fighting. I never thought that. It's just to get some people to stop picking on you, you just have to throw down sometimes.
I need to be hanging out with you when I was young.
Man, it was girls, boys, everything. But I love the sport. I love to fight. I mean, it's just something in my heart that I like to do.
Okay, so 2.5 years, you've had a baby. How is your training camp now? I mean, how do you feel about this fight going in with the training camp that you have behind you?
I feel wonderful. I feel awesome. I feel ready. I feel good. My cardio is good. I feel like my muscles are there. I have the best coach that I could ask for, and that's all I needed, as I needed him behind my back. I've got the techniques. I've got the cardio. I've got everything. I'm ready.
Woo! Any last words?
Just thank you to my coach and my team, and thank y'all for having me on this card. I really appreciate it.
You guys, one of the last words she said in the interview was, "I'm ready." And I hope you guys out there in Rage YouTube world are ready as well for this fight, as well as the other fights on the card. We've got over 12 fights planned. December 8th. You can get tickets from this lady right here, any other fighters on the card, or at stubwire.com, and we hope to see you there.